So as we saw in the last episode, people from the Shao clan and Sanglang clan attacked the Tianyuan sect. Well, these people wanted to take control of the Tianyuan sect's secret room, but sect master Zhongyang, along with his elders, resisted them quite well. Meanwhile, Yunfei had tamed the fox demon and become its master. Now the episode continues from the same scene where Yunfei tells his opponent, "Sorry, I have dashed all of your hopes. All of you thought that I would be killed by the fox demon, but through a series of unexpected events, I ended up becoming its master." And now we are shown the events from a little while earlier where Yunfei and the fox demon were engaged in an intense battle. The fox demon completely overpowered Yunfei, launching a fierce attack on him which caused Yunfei to fall to the ground injured. The fox demon said to him, "How dare you oppose me? Anyway, now your condition has become just like mine. From this moment on, you will live entirely at my mercy. For 500 years, humans have suppressed me and they had absolutely no right to do such a thing to me. For 500 years, I kept my anger and pain hidden, and today all of that is about to rain down on you as destruction." But just then, there was a powerful explosion and Yunfei began to float in the air. Seeing this, the fox demon was extremely shocked. She started saying to Yunfei, "You are just an ordinary cultivator of the celestial run, so how did you manage to counter my attack? This is next to impossible." So Yunfei, rubbing salt in her wound, said, "That's really a pity. A magnificent ancient fox like you has been imprisoned here for 500 years. You probably haven't seen a single ray of sunlight in all those 500 years. I actually feel sorry for you." Hearing his words, the fox demon's blood boiled with rage. She said, "An ordinary human like you is feeling sorry for me? My days aren't that bad yet." And with that, she immediately attacked Yunfei. But Yunfei firmly grabs her hand and starts telling her in detail that a seal-suppressing needle has been set up inside her body, which is continuously depleting her demon essence. Meanwhile, the fox demon kept trying to attack him multiple times. But Yunfei dodged every single one of her attacks. He told her that if the needle stays in your body for another 50 years, you will turn to ashes and scatter. Your existence will be completely erased. And with that, Yunfei unleashed a sudden and powerful palm strike to push the fox demon backward. Gi. The fox demon, visibly surprised, asked him how he could possibly know about her seal-suppressing needle. That needle doesn't even belong to this world. In fact, even the elders of the Tianyuan sect couldn't recognize it. But Yunfei doesn't answer this. He just tells her that he can set her free. There is no personal enmity between you and me, so let's stop this pointless battle. But the fox demon had been imprisoned by humans for 500 years. That's why she no longer trusted the human race. So she immediately started floating in the air and activated her powers. Here, she was telling Yunfei that she didn't trust him one bit. And now, using her demon essence, she summoned the fox demon, which was her true form. Yunfei promised her that he would definitely win her complete trust. "First of all, let me extract that needle of yours. Maybe after that, you'll start fully believing what I say." And as soon as he said this, Yunfei used his Soul Emperor power to destroy the fox demon's attack. At the same time, he also activated the 9-Sun formation, which, using its incredible divine powers, began to suppress the fox demon. Amidst this divine power, the fox demon was completely trapped. But she noticed that Yunfei wasn't attacking her. So surprised, she asked Yunfei, "Tell me, what exactly are you doing to me?" And at that moment, Yunfei also summoned his 9 sun rings. He told the fox demon not to even think about moving from her spot. "You have to trust me. I want you to relax your body. Don't resist my power at all, otherwise this will become very difficult." So the fox demon agrees to do as he says. And here, Yunfei's power began to attack her mind, causing the seal-suppressing needle to start coming out on its own. Well, this is the very needle that had been consuming the fox demon's power for hundreds of years. It was extremely difficult to remove it from the fox demon's body as well. But Yunfei used a tremendous amount of his soul power, and during this process, the fox demon began to writhe in agony. And finally, Yunfei succeeds in doing it. He destroyed the fox demon's seal-suppressing needle, causing the fox demon to collapse from exhaustion. By then, Yunfei had already reached her. Well, Yunfei was happy that he had helped the fox demon, but now his soul power had drastically decreased. He now had very little strength left, which he would use to protect his sect. And now, finally, he frees the fox demon from his 9-sun formation. The fox demon immediately noticed that as soon as the seal-suppressing needle was destroyed, her 100 years of power was restored, and this was just the beginning. In just a short time, she would regain her full strength. That's why, surprised, she started asking Yunfei, "Please tell me, who are you?" To this, Yunfei replied, "I am your chainbreaker. I have set you free. Now you are completely free. No one will be able to suppress you anymore." Hearing this, the fox demon became emotional and started laughing. She said, "Finally, I am free. For 500 years, I waited for this very moment, and now she quickly transforms into her human form." She started telling Yunfei that the greediest creature in this world is the human being. No one else is as greedy as humans. They never do anything unless it benefits them. So tell me, what is it you want? You must have some condition. To this, Yunfei replied, "You have been wandering in this world for hundreds of years now. You must have been deceived and betrayed by countless humans, and that is why you have lost your ability to trust anyone at all. You have been a victim of their injustice, so I won't blame you either. I can understand your hatred towards humans. It's completely justified." Well, after hearing Yunfei's words, the fox demon became quite disheartened. Humans had always tortured her. Only Yunfei was the one who stepped forward to help the fox demon. At this point, the fox demon remembers the time when Yunfei saved her life for the first time. Just then, Yunfei started telling her that now she was completely free. "You can go wherever you want, just as you wish. But I have another option for you. I think you'll really like it." And as soon as he said this, Yunfei immediately summoned forth his emperor soul. He was telling her that she could go beyond the heavenly path and achieve the godhood realm. You will have a chance to become a god. The moment she saw this form, the fox demon immediately understood that Yunfei was a heavenly emperor. Yunfei began telling her that if she left this world and followed only him, he would help her reach the godhood realm. Ascending to that realm is nearly impossible for anyone to achieve, but I can offer you that chance. Now the choice is in your hands. Either follow me or slaughter these innocent humans to take your revenge. As soon as she heard this, the fox demon immediately made her decision. Kneeling down before Yunfei, she said that she hoped he would keep his promise. She said she wanted to serve him and ascend to the godhood realm. She also promised him that she would never betray him. Not only that, the fox demon even took out her innate demonic core so that she could form a pact with Yunfei. As soon as he saw this, Yunfei promised her that he would definitely restore her former glory as an ancient fox. From today onwards, Yunfei would be responsible for taking care of the fox demon. He also promised the fox demon that he would never let her become anyone else's slave again. As soon as she heard this, the fox demon, whose name was Hongyu, immediately bowed her head before Yunfei. She said that from today onwards, you are my master. It will be my duty to follow your every order. So in this way, Yunfei won Hongyu over to his side, and he would never treat her like a slave. Now, from here, the story returns to the present time. Master Ding began to say to Yunfei that even though you have won this demonic beast over to your side, it won't make any difference now. Your Tianyuan sect has already reached the brink of destruction. And yes, those 2 followers of yours, my disciple Kenan must have killed them as well. But just then, Yunfei's followers, Zhong and Yu, arrived there. Well, both of them were after Yu Chen to teach him a lesson, and right there, Yu Chen started screaming loudly out of fear, begging someone to save him. And just then, Zhong and Yu used their combined power to launch a simultaneous attack on Yu Chen. As a result, Yu Chen was badly injured and thrown directly onto Shaohai. And in this way, Yu Chen dies right there. You started telling him that you had made many evil plans against our master Yunfei. That's why we just gave you the punishment for your actions. Here, Yunfei was extremely happy to see both of them alive. He immediately went and hugged both of them. He was saying, "Thank God that both of you are completely safe." To this, both of them replied that it was Long Yi who helped us. If she had not been there to help us, we might have been killed by Yu Chen. Hearing all this, Master Ding could not understand what was actually going on here. They were somehow losing a winning game. And just then, his favorite disciple Kenan gets pushed there. Actually, Long Yi had beaten him up and dragged him all the way here. At this point, Long Yi was already quite exhausted. But even then, she sets off to attack Kenan. Kenan, shocked, started saying that this woman has gone crazy. Her mind is in her knees somewhere. And just then, with a powerful punch, Longi tossed Kenan into the air and slammed him to the ground. At this point, Kenan had been badly injured at her hands. But now, his ego was deeply hurt. So in sudden anger, he activates his powers. At the same time, he was telling Longi that maybe you have a strong desire to die, so why don't I fulfill that wish for you? Anyway, at this point, Kenan had activated his Dharma form. But this doesn't affect Longi at all. She was still ready to stand her ground and fight him. But just then, Kenan sends her flying with a powerful punch. He started saying that no one can stand against my heavenly spirit body. But at that very moment, Kenan was shocked, because he saw that his punch had no effect on Longi at all. In fact, she countered Kenan's attack with just one hand, and now it was Longi's turn to attack. Using her full strength, she landed a powerful punch on Kenan. With that, Kenan was sent flying through the air. At the same time, Longi angrily declared that anyone who harms her friends, she will destroy them. And just then, Yunfei rushed over to support her, because he knew that Longi was now completely exhausted. She tells Yunfei, I promised you that I would always protect Zheng and you, and today I kept my promise. To this, Yunfei replied, Yes, you fulfilled your friendship, and for that I will always be grateful to you. Meanwhile, Master Liu Feng shouted, saying, All of you were on the verge of defeat. So how did you manage to recover so quickly? Not only that, he also saw that even his own followers were now supporting the Tianyuan sect. So angrily he asked them how they dared to betray him. To this, those men replied, Even though you are our master, we will never tolerate you joining hands with the enemies to destroy our sect. Hearing this, Liu Feng immediately started shouting at them, calling them traitors. At that moment, Zhongyang says, Liu Feng, you are the real traitor, but you served our Tianyuan sect for many years, so we are giving you one last chance. Leave here immediately. To this, Liu Feng replied, This fight isn't over yet. Your 5-element formation has already been destroyed. So, who will be the winner of this battle is still yet to be decided. And now, an intense fight broke out between the two groups. All the elders and disciples of the Tianyuan sect joined forces to wipe out their enemies. Now Yunfei and the Fox Demon also joined the battle. Yunfei was easily eliminating his enemies by using his soul power. Meanwhile, the Fox Demon was also striking them down using her powerful tail. She was saying that after a long time she has joined a battle. She was really enjoying it a lot. On the other side, Longi was hitting Xiaohai on the waist with a stick, almost breaking him. Seeing this, the guy started shouting that, if you keep doing this, how will I be able to walk with a swagger? My walk is my identity. At the same time, we see that Sect Master Zhongyang attacked Elder Ding. But at that very moment, Liu Feng arrives there, and now the two of them together start attacking Master Zhongyang. Seeing this, Yunfei immediately goes to help them. Here, he summoned the Asura Soul-Devouring Needle, and that Asura Needle directly attacked Master Ding's mind. As a result, Master Ding's soul became completely unstable. At the same time, Yunfei also released his needles at Liu Feng, but Liu Feng manages to dodge his attack in time. However, taking advantage of this opportunity, Master Zhongyang attacked him. He destroyed each of his acupoints and then unleashed a palm strike on him. As a result, the man was thrown straight to the ground. Meanwhile, Zhongzhao angrily said that this guy turned out to be a total loser. I never thought he would lose so easily. At the same time, Master Zhongyang told Liu Feng that he had lost this match. But Liu Feng, struggling to get up, said that he hadn't given up yet, and as soon as he said that, he was struck down right there. Right then, Zhongzhao said to Liu Feng, You weren't ready to admit defeat, were you? Then come on, serve me. And with that, Zhongzhao began to activate his evil technique. Anyway, this technique was called 9 Enshrouding the Heavens. As soon as that move was activated, evil power began to be released into the sky. Seeing this, Yunfei became extremely panicked, because now Liu Feng had gotten up again. His soul was now completely enslaved by Zhongzhao. His arms and legs were twisting in a strange way, and then he suddenly rushed toward Zhongzhao. Not just Liu Feng, but Zhongzhao had collected the corpses of everyone who had died there, and now he was absorbing the powers of all those souls. And now, using the power he had collected, he manifested Liu Feng's Dharma form. Here, Liu Feng's evil soul started telling them that he would not leave a single member of the Tianyuan sect alive. Today, this sect will be completely destroyed, and now he tries to crush all these disciples under his giant hand, but these people managed to move aside in time. As a result, Liu Feng's first attack was destroyed, so Liu Feng launched his second attack against all the elders of the Tianyuan sect. But by then, Yunfei had already activated his powers. Here, he tries to block Liu Feng's attack by using his 9-sun shield. Anyway, the clash between the two released extremely intense energy fluctuations. Because of this, every single one of them was pushed back quite rapidly. At this point, Zhongzhao was absolutely confident that he would be able to wipe them all out. But Yunfei was not ready to back down either. Seeing this, Zhongzhou poured a huge amount of his powers into Liu Feng's body. Meanwhile, Yunfei was in a lot of pain here, and the fox demon also noticed his struggle. She was deeply lost in thought about what she should do at this moment. Would she let her master die, or would she save his life? And finally, she made her decision. She started shouting loudly, saying that no one can hurt my master. Using her immense demonic essence, she launched a powerful attack on Liu Feng. But for this strike, the fox demon had to use a huge amount of her powers. As a result, she became exhausted and started to collapse. Even though she couldn't defeat Liu Feng in this fight, she did manage to destroy his deadly attack. Right at that very moment, Yunfei quickly rushes over and lifts Hu Miao into his arms. By risking her life in this way, Hu Miao has proven to Yunfei that she could never betray him. And as she loses consciousness, she transforms back into her fox demon form. So Yunfei entrusted her to Yu. He tells him to take good care of her. And now he gets ready once again to face Zhongzhao. Zhongzhao started saying to them that all of you are really stubborn. We just asked you about the method to enter the Tianyuan secret realm, but instead you chose to battle us. So now I will finish all of you off one by one. After that, all of your soul power will become mine. Then Yunfei, threatening him, said that as long as I am alive, you will never succeed in your plans. Hearing this, Zhongzhao bursts out laughing loudly. After that, he commands his wicked soul, Ning, to swiftly destroy every single one of them. So the evil soul started moving forward to attack them. Meanwhile, Yunfei knew that his soul power was now almost on the verge of being exhausted, because he had used up a lot of his soul power in the battle with the fox demon. But without caring for himself, he activated the full power of his heavenly emperor's soul. And now a fierce clash breaks out between Yunfei and that evil soul. Yunfei was trying to counter its attack with the help of his 9-sun shield. Seeing this, Zhongzhao also began adding his evil energy to his Dharma form. As a result, cracks started to appear on Yunfei's shield. At the same time, that Soul Dharma form also began launching multiple attacks on him. Well, during the clashes between these two, extremely strong energy fluctuations were being released there. At the same time, Zhongzhao, astonished by Yunfei's power, said that he never expected Yunfei to possess such pure 9-sun power. But it's truly unfortunate that you can't defend against my cult's 9-yin soul control technique. Our specialty is destroying pure yang power. And with that, he also launches an attack on Yunfei's shield with his giant evil python. As a result, Yunfei became even more injured. He was telling his companions that his soul power was on the verge of running out. I won't be able to withstand this guy's attacks for much longer. So all of you should leave here quickly. And as soon as he said this, Yunfei started vomiting blood. Seeing this, Zhong and Yu became extremely worried. Both of them immediately went to support Yunfei. Yunfei was quite angry with them. He was telling them that neither of you have enough power to stop this guy. Otherwise, you'll die along with me. Both of them were ready to die, but absolutely not ready to leave Yunfei's side. Just then, other cultivators from the Tianyuan sect also arrived there to support Yunfei. They told Yunfei that either we will defeat him together or we will die together. How could we possibly leave you alone at such a difficult time? Besides, if you stay here alone, you'll just die a hero's death by yourself. How could we possibly let you take all the credit by yourself? Well, after hearing all of this, Yunfei became very emotional. He never expected that so many people would come to support him. So now, fired up, he also said that either we will wipe him out or we will be wiped out ourselves. At the same time, Sect Master Zhongyang was also very happy. He began telling the Grand Elder that even though our sect is on the verge of destruction, we should still be happy that we have such loyal disciples. If not today, then someday our Tianyuan sect will surely achieve greatness. Well, here Yunfei also used the power of the fire element. In fact, the fire element actually originated from yin and yang, and Yunfei possesses the pure power of yang. Because of this, he was able to easily convert the power of the fire element into yang energy. So Master Zhongyang ordered all the remaining disciples to quickly activate the Tianyuan fire element formation. At that moment, Yunfei told Sect Master Zhongyang, "Please, step back. If anything happens to you, the Tianyuan sect will be destroyed." But Zhongyang refused to step back. He told Yunfei that the path of cultivation is a very long one. "But you won't have to walk this journey alone. We are all here with you." At this point, Yunfei remembers that in his past life, he had completed this cultivation journey all by himself. And because of that, he was unable to withstand the tribulation. He says that if I had my family and friends with me at that time, maybe I would have been able to pass that tribulation. But I can't make the same mistake again. This time, I will move forward with all my friends and family. And as soon as he says this, a very strong divine power begins to emanate from Yunfei's body. As a result, that evil Dharma form was pushed back. Well, as soon as Zhongzhao saw Yunfei's soul power here, he became extremely panicked. He was saying that the power this guy possesses doesn't even exist in this world. Could this guy be the legendary Heavenly Emperor? And just then, Yunfei's Emperor's soul landed a powerful punch on him. This punch was so brutal that Zhongzhao's soul form was destroyed right there. As a result, Zhongzhao was also badly injured. So, out of fear, he started telling Yunfei that he was the guardian of the Shanglong cult. "You can't destroy me." However, Yunfei's powerful weapon had already pierced straight through him. Well, Yunfei's technique was called Sun Illuminating the Universe. And now, after a powerful explosion, Zhongzhao was completely wiped out. In this way, the battle of the Tianyuan sect finally came to an end. The Tianyuan sect had achieved a magnificent victory in this. And now, everyone quickly rushed to Yunfei, who was badly injured. Yu started crying a lot as soon as she saw him, so Yunfei said to her, "Silly girl, I'm completely fine. It's just that I'm extremely hungry and I want you to cook for me." Yu, getting emotional, said that she would cook for everyone. As soon as everyone heard this, they started to panic and said, "No, please don't cook for us." And now we are shown the story a few days later. Today, the doors to the secret realm have just opened. Master Zhongyang began telling Yunfei that there are countless opportunities in the secret realm, but that place will be just as dangerous. So every one of you needs to be very careful. At the same time, Hu Miao, in her fox form, comes and carries all the disciples on her back. After that, all of them have entered the secret realm. And now we see 3 cultivators. They sensed that some cultivators had entered the secret realm. They understood at least this much, that there is someone in this group who will give them a tough challenge. But then, one of them said that he had already prepared a special gift for these people. And finally, we were shown a terrifying demonic beast. With this, Season 1 of this series ends here. So whenever Season 2 comes out, we will definitely inform you. Thanks for watching, bye-bye, and take care!